people are forced
And we're back for the final run of the day, Mega Man Legends by the one and only legendary stream monster DemonSmallZ.
Yo, how's it going, everybody?
Rolling in.
And Mega Man 64, Mega Man
Better
Legends.
get those data faces ready.
Yeah, this is definitely the data phase game.
And are sought out by explorers called
Alright. So, the category is 100%. You can only get 100% by playing on easy because of the Buster Max. So, we'll be playing on easy. Unfortunate. But, we will fire up the timer and get this run going.
Mega Man?
Alright, little menu there, quick.
Black timer, third run today with a black timer.
Yeah, dude, Blatt splits the truth.
Yeah, I sure hope that this one will go underestimated.
Oh, it will. So, that menu there was to equip the jet skates and the Buster Max. It's one of the only equip menus I'll be doing during the course of the run. Jet skates are given to you at the beginning of the run on easy, as well as the Buster Max is an easy exclusive item. You unlock easy mode in this game by beating, I believe it's hard in under 6 hours. So, it's not like you can do it from the start. Jet skates lets you move pretty fast, and the Buster Max trivializes basically every bit of combat in the game. So we're just rolling through this place, blow up those switches, put up a gate over here. Ignore roll as we can. Yo, what's going on, Warris? Void Fangirl? Good Professor?
Yo, big day.
Huge day, even.
Yeah. I know.
No, I didn't want to do that crap. Ah, damn it.
Earlier with the GDQ host, but I didn't say hi to you. I'm sorry, man. Love me.
Okay. Guess timer's off by a minute.
Oh, you did. You did the same mistake as Kier.
Yeah. Oh well.
This is fine. Yeah. About a minute and a half off.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Why am I doing that? So we crash land on this island called Catalox, which apparently already has like an entire civilization on it. Skip some cutscenes. And then go check out the shopping arcade for parts to fix our airship. Yeah, it's definitely classic muscle memory. I actually have my live split running with the correct split, so I can give you a real time at the end of the game, but I just forgot to stop focusing Blatt split.
No big deal.
Yeah. So that lady needs us to find her husband who runs the junk shop in town. He's off doing a dig looking for parts. There was Data, by the way. Second time we've seen him in the run, for anybody keeping count. You gotta blow up these snake robots in this room, because the dude is terrified of them. There's actually one outside of the room, but as long as it doesn't enter the room, we can talk to him and get him to leave. So the requirements for 100% in this game are to obtain all of the Buster parts, special weapons, and special items, as well as complete all side quests. So the first Buster part we can find was in the tower, but you can buy that one later, so we skip it. The one that we just grabbed, though, is not viable, so we have to grab it in that room there. Streamer, can I show Data's face? I very much can, Saban.
Yes. It will be in fact required later this run.
Many
we'll
times.
Show Data once, yeah.
He's how you save the game, and we'll see him a few times at least. So, they give us their car outside of town, which is beat up. I don't really know why they think we want that. And they also give me a mine parts kit. And then you can, tell them your name. And I'm gonna go with Hippopotamus for the memes, because it costs like half a second. Wants to be named Mega Man anyway. Run over here and talk to Roll. Yo, it's Data. So Roll says she's gonna fix the car, and she also fixes the mine parts kit, turns it into these splash mines, which we will hopefully never use. I do runs, Ravendark. Not often. Mainly this game. I'm a big fan of all these data faces in chat, though. Keep them coming.
Robot doing God's work right now.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. Grab this broken motor here. That's one of the 3 parts for the vacuum arm. It's one of the last items we'll be finishing, actually. So now we're in town to tell our grandfather that there is a pirate attack coming, and he needs to get out. Skip another cutscene. Skip another cutscene. The start of this game is pretty slow, as well as the couple of times that we have to do significant stops for side quests. So this cutscene here, you don't have to watch it in the Japanese version. You can just kick the dog and it saves a shitload of time. Can't do that on you.
Hey, cut it out!
You have to
Don't
watch
you know
the
you
first
can't
half of
treat
this
girls
cutscene.
that
I am
way?
mashing start as hard as I can, and it's not letting me skip it, so.
Hey, hold on. Down, boy. Down!
As soon as it zooms in on the dog, it'll skip, so. Wow. For some reason, that's the only dog you can't kick in the U version. Skip some more cutscenes, talk to Roll, skip some more cutscenes. Do it, Lumo. No one's ever managed to summon him. Yeah, this game's great, Almirian.
I like how you instantly replied, no one's ever been able to summon him.
Well, of course. Alright, so they locked the gate to City Hall.
You'll never get the key from us.
They say we're never gonna get the key from them, but we got it pretty quick. So then Tron Bond jumps into this giant robot, and we're gonna stun lock it and kill it. Then I'm gonna split, and I'm 14 seconds behind because I'm bad.
Yep.
So now we're gonna go into City Hall and try to save our Gramps. Blow up some more robots. There's 3 flying dudes here. We want the 3rd one to be right behind us right now. Yo, nice. Means we can't possibly screw this part up. Other than that guy not taking one of the shots I meant for. Oh, shut up. That guy blew up a fence. That's unfortunate. No buildings got destroyed though, so that's good. Now the game stalls for a little bit until another robot shows up. And this is Bon, who is a baby who pilots a flying robot for some reason. We blow him up too. Because we are we don't discriminate. We kill any robot. Skip some more cutscenes. And now we're gonna go up to the Yas Plains because the pirates are digging a gigantic hole to try to get to the bottom of one of the ruins on the island. Oh, I know I got this, Blue. Don't worry about that.
That's a once in a lifetime opportunity, Chalmers.
Yo, it's our boy Data again. What is the lore on what, Basement? So, this is the Moral Wolf. It's a heavy armored robot, and we took damage. Should still be able to salvage this. Bad RNG anyway. So you can damage him by shooting him in the cockpit. like so. And not only did we fail 0 cycle, we failed 1 cycle. But now he's dead.
What are you standing
Yo, thanks,
around
Blue.
for? Put out the fire! Put it out!
Another Blue.
Activated fire extinguishers.
Blue Metal's one of the legends of speedrunning this game.
Oh, nice.
It's inconceivable!
How could a little
back in.
punk like that ever defeat me? How much do you think it cost to build that thing? Some of those cutscenes are unskippable, so.
I appreciate the voice acting.
Oh, of course. About 40 seconds behind now. I love it. Heal up quick. Zoom in on our boy Data. Yeah, Paco. Shoutouts to Heelys.
Yo, it's League of Legends Paco in the chat. Rolling in. Also Data.
So, for anyone who likes to play this, or to watch this video game and think that it's going to be a fun, pure speedrun where I don't cheat or do anything illegal at all, sorry, you're wrong. So, the next part of the game, you're supposed to go into this section and blow up a bunch of tanks while following the support car, and it's really slow, and I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to. Instead, we're going to go over this conveniently placed set of ruins, and, walls are only suggestions. Click back in bounds. And now we're in the next set of ruins.
Can you...
Streamer, why did I cheat? Great question. So, some pretty cool movement through here. You're not supposed to be able to make that jump. You can only do it because you're strafing. So we have to find three starter keys to open up the big refractor at the start of this place. One of them is in that green chest. Since this is technically an auto-scroller right now, I'm gonna grab some of the 100% stuff. The old doll and the grenade kit for the grenade arm.
There's something there. It looks like some kind of compactor or something.
Good on health. So now we'll just wait. Not only the game, but yourself. Nothing was lost. Nothing was gained. Classic me.
Cheating yourself, monkass.
Yeah, true enough.
Did you find anything?
So that's the first of the 3 starter keys.
Signal.
Oh yeah, dude, Roll is a big fan of reminding Mega Man of the traumatic experiences in his life and laughing about them. It's great.
Nice girlfriend.
Something like that. Why is there an old doll stuffed in a hole in the wall? You see, that's a great question. I don't know the answer. So we're gonna grab the spring set there. That'll be used to make the jump springs later on, which let us jump higher. There's the old bone, also in a hole in the wall. You can make your own assumptions about that one. Tag these 3 switches. Grab another one of the starter keys.
That's true.
We're gonna jump off this wall here.
That's it. Now you should be able to access the console.
You want lore. Oh, don't worry. We'll get the lore later. So, because we skipped that stuff earlier, we can't actually leave here. So I have to, fail this trick a few times, because I'm bad at it. Nope. This trick is Kuso. You have to run forward while strafing left at a 45-ish degree angle and catch the ledge, like that. I think my PB has me failing it like twice, so. So we're gonna use that same wall clip. Drop in over here. Yeah, just RNG manipulation. Something like that. And, we're now in the final dungeon. That's pretty cool. This place is banging music.
Already poggers.
We're here mainly for the blunted drill we just picked up. That thing's pretty good. Shout out to Blunt. Also grab an auto fire barrel there. And the shiny red stone over here, which is my favorite item in the game. Because it spawns the best voice line in this game. Which I do listen to on any run that isn't gonna PB, so you guys will hear that later. So the yellow refractor isn't enough to fix our airship, so now I need to find something to do with it. So now we're going to make items out of all the stuff we found in the ruins so far. Notably, we're going to make the drill arm, which is pretty important. You're not supposed to have that this early in the game, like, by a long shot. A lot of the routing in Hundo is built around having that now instead of later. So we're going to equip that. And we're going to head up to start some side quests. Equip the jump springs so that we can jump higher. Quick alley-oop over here. So now these dudes want us to find them a pickaxe to upgrade this house. So we'll run and find one of those for him. Bring it back to him, and then we're going to the strangest side quest in the game. Fun shit. The guy just gives us his pickaxe. No questions asked. Swing into the police station. We're gonna talk to the police chief. Twice, because for some reason the first time he just talks to you about stuff. And he says that a little kid with a yellow face dropped something downtown, and that we'd all better run. It's, a little bit suspicious. Oh, his mustache is fantastic. Get some badass music in here, for sure. Oh shit, the kid dropped bombs. How great. So the only missable items in the game come from this side quest. The kid drops 3 bombs, or 2 bombs. One of them automatically explodes as soon as you enter. But the other 2, the bomb and the plastique, are missable. One is next to a green house, and the other one is on a green roof. They do spawn in different locations, so gotta kind of know where to go. It'd be nice if I could grab the ledge, though. This isn't too bad of a pattern. Rolling up. Oh yeah, just grabbing live bombs. No big deal. So now we're gonna go to the TV station, play some mini games on TV. Reasons I don't really understand.
Sounds exciting.
So in this game, we have to kick a ball at a dog. We have to do this 4 times. Each one takes 30 seconds. It is, slow and boring. Yo, thanks, Clan. Have a good one, man.
See you, Glenn.
You don't get anything more out of going for extra points, so we're not gonna bother. Calling PETA? Alright, go for it. If you guys think it's bad, please notice what every, I think it's like 5th ball is. Hey look, I'm gonna kick a small dog at a bigger dog. Like, I have no idea what the lore behind this game is. Kicking a Lil Z at a Franker Z. Yeah. The only real tech in this game is to get to the small dogs faster because they're worth an extra point.
Man, kicking the small
But
dogs.
it's really, really easy to get the, A rank requires 16 hits, and it's super free to get 16.
This game
Yeah,
is
I have
for
no
monsters.
idea why this minigame exists. And remind you, like, there is a cutscene skip that doesn't exist in the English version because they didn't want you to kick dogs, but there's literally a minigame about kicking dogs. Makes a lot of fucking sense.
So this is the 4th one, right?
You kick my dog. Classic. Alright, so by doing that 4 times, they give us the Zet Saber. So this TV station not only likes us kicking a dog, wants us kicking a dog, but they give us a sword for it. Real mature. So next game we're gonna play is Balloon Fantasy, where we have to shoot a bunch of grinning red balls. This game is completely trivialized by the Buster Mags, so.
Nice, dude. Nice speed run.
Also, the music that plays during Balloon Fantasy is incredible, so. Yeah, Dustin recommended that to me the other day. I pretty heartily agreed. And this game gives us the Mystic Orb. Two mini games down, 1 to go. And by 1, I really mean 3. That's fantastic, Chalmers. You're a genius. Give me 2 seconds, Void, and I'll fix it. Check.
Hello?
Hi.
Alright. I was saying stuff, but, like, we could hear myself on stream, but you were not, like, replying to anything. So.
Yeah, my headset auto stops, playing sounds from the PC, but not from the plugged-in peripherals if there's no sound for a while.
Right.
It's not actually Discord, it's just my headset.
Well, a nice headset you've got.
Yeah. So we have to do each of these race courses 4 times. Each time the time limit becomes tighter. You can stop the timer for 1 second by clipping these yellow cones. I'm gonna make pretty heavy use of that. First one gets us a music box, which we'll be giving to Roll. That one gives us the Omni unit, which is a buster part that we will never equip. And this is what I consider to be the hardest part of Hundo, the technical course. It's pretty hard, because one of the last sets of cones you have to hit is very small. Since I haven't failed this, I guess I really haven't spoken about the rules of this. If you miss a set of cones, you have to go back and collect it from the front. You can't walk in through the back. And if you pass through another set of cones, it's an automatic failure. You have to retry the entire race. Yeah, getting the perfect line is the dream. With all of these except straight course A, it is possible to grab them all without grabbing any of the yellow cones, but it's really, really tight. This is the 112. My insane pace. One more. 1383, that's actually monster pace. Good enough. And that gives us the giant horn, which is one of the items for the museum later on in the game. Anytime I can go through that segment without failing a minigame, I'm happy, so. Next thing we're gonna do is walk up here, talk to this lady, who is doing a painting. One of the options here is some talent, and I think it's fantastic to tell her she could add some talent to her painting. She doesn't think it's that fantastic. She gets mad. So she needs some red for it, but she doesn't have any red. So we're gonna make a quick pit stop down at the girls' clothing store, which would be the most obvious spot to find red paint. She's going to give us her lipstick instead of red paint, because that makes sense. No, I don't have to kick the balcony. I meant to hit, down C, and I clicked right C. Claude, I appreciate you. By kicking that balcony, though, it lines you up perfectly to leave the room, which is why I did it the second time. So now, just by bringing those dudes a pickaxe, they somehow added like 3 dressers and some wallpaper to that place. And a steel door, I guess. I don't even know how they did all that with a pickaxe, but now they need a saw. So we're gonna check on our handy-dandy hardware dealer. Yes, I am basement. And this dude irresponsibly threw his saw away while working downtown. Go ahead and grab that. We're also going to grab the Bloom Bear parts from the robots earlier. Talk to Data? Soon, soon. Promise. So now we have given these guys a total of 1 pickaxe and 1 saw. Remember how small that room was. It's not going to look like that later.
Yo, Callthor, thank you for the raid, sir. True barbarian as always.
So now we're gonna go to Uptown. Make a stop at Wiley's Boat Shop. Not sure why he's making boats now, but hey.
I'm taking... I knew it! They're here! Their robots are here!
Now it's time for everybody's favorite part of video games.
Mission
Auto
start!
scrollers, hooray! So now I just have to, that's more of a rail shooter, but I have to just blow up all these boats. Real exciting stuff. At least it's got good music. Yeah, auto-scroller's the best.
Mega Man, ahead!
The red robots shoot torpedoes, the yellow ones shoot missiles. And then the drakes up here shoot machine guns. You can actually AFK almost half of this auto-scroller, but there's a little variance to it. So you'll notice the, on the top left of the screen, there's a health bar with Roll's head on it. And that's the health bar for the ship, which apparently is immune to Mega Man's Buster, but nothing else.
Don't relax yet, Mega Man. I'm getting multiple signals on my sonar. There's a lot of little signals
This
coming
part's
from around the ship.
just fantastic. I guess I should mention why I'm playing the N64 version over the PlayStation version, which is infinitely better for casual play. Play this game on PlayStation, not N64. Trust me. It's got better audio quality, you can see farther ahead. Everything's better. But it has horrific load times, and the N64 doesn't have those. Can't wait for Demon to fail Necron skip. Wrong game, JP.
Mega Man, behind!
Also, you don't skip Necron, come on, you skip Grand Cross.
Mega Man, ahead!
It'll be hard to get Necron skip in a game he's not in. Yo, Dume, have a good one, man. Thanks for hanging out.
Necron skip is a strat in Final Fantasy IX?
Actually, Necron's the final boss in Final Fantasy IX. He has a super move called Grand Cross that's really bad. So you skip it by jumping with 3 dead characters, and it's super sick. But if you fail it, you die. And it's the last boss in the game, so it's sick. Yeah.
What's that attack that you skip in FF7? Supernova or?
Supernova from Sephiroth, yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember what the attack was named.
Yeah, that move can't actually kill you. It can only do 15/16 of your current health. But Grand Cross can very much kill you. Definitely. Like 100%. It can inflict zombie, it can inflict petrify, it can inflict freeze, heat. Like, all those are just instant death sentences. So...
It can fuck you up.
Oh yeah, and Supernova's animation is eternity. So is Grand Cross's, but I believe Supernova's animation is like 2 minutes and 45 seconds or something. It's just insane.
Right.
So the next part of this, after we kill all these robots, is a boss called Balkan Garot. He looks kind of like a frog, so if people want to spam Winky emotes, I would not oppose. But we'll be going for a skip in that fight that saves 25 seconds, something like that. Basically, he has 2 claws, and if you kill all 4 of his parts before, like the 2 claws and the 2 guns on his back, before his right claw shoots for the second time, the actual vulnerable part of the boss spawns on the first revolution instead of the second, so you don't have to do an entire circle around him. I would love to see it. Can I guess what it is, Peach? Oh, yeah. Hey, Pidge, I have a special request. Could I get a Big 3 pyramid, please? Thank you. It would help the stream out a lot.
Okay, Mega
Your sub ran out.
It's getting
Aw.
rough.
Well, I can at least put one in the chat. How do I already have the drill arm? By using a clip in, Portal 2.
What's the matter? If you don't watch it, you're gonna end up with a big hole in your backside.
I can show it after the run if you'd like. It's pretty simple.
Mega Man, are you alright? You didn't fall
Yo,
off
nice
or
drill
anything,
emote,
did you?
Pidge. Alright, so we're gonna go for the skip here. Basically, I have to kill these 2 guns and his 2 arms
Okay.
really, really fast.
Should be able to maneuver in here.
So it looks like it might be okay.
Why do they think this?
Nah, we didn't get it.
Like that? Why don't they just
So now we have to sit and go all the way around him again.
All the weapons have been destroyed.
Be quiet already.
It's super
I didn't want
unfortunate.
to have to do this, but I'll keep them to mess with the Vaughn.
Because right now he's completely invincible. He doesn't take any damage. The only spot you can hit him is right there on that battery. That battery would have spawned immediately if we'd got the skip. But
Mission complete.
it's kind of hard to practice, so.
Alright, Mega Man, let's get started. Surprise? I upgraded the support equipment to the boat. I should be able to access the spotter from here too. There's that old fella you
Is Tron Bon in this game? Yes, JP. This is the game she's from, originally. This game came out before Misadventures of Tron Bon, if memory serves. What? Yo, nice. Big fan of getting hit. Now we are definitely going to be talking to Data. Like 100%. So now we're gonna grab this ring out of this hole in a wall that we're gonna give to Roll later because we are a cheap bastard who can't buy a ring in a store. Oh, this run is actually dope.
Mega Man, what can you see up there? I'm not picking up anything on my
So again, here we have to get 3 starter keys. We've already grabbed 2. Third one's over here. There's a bunch of invisible enemies in this room. We just kind of ignore them. Because they can't really hit you if you move fast. We also grabbed the joint plug, which normally turns into the adapter plug, which allows Mega Man to equip 3 Buster parts. Of course, it doesn't matter, because we have the Buster Max. But who cares? Thank you, Pidge, I appreciate it. Thank you, Kane, for allowing Pidge to do that. Needed that in my life. So now we fight our buddy Garuda Raiten. This guy's a jerk. And he grabs his face in pain when you shoot him, I guess. I don't really get it. But his only real attack is to either dive at you or jump into the center and make a shockwave. And like, both of them can be completely ignored by killing him fast. So that's what we're doing. And dead.
I'm not picking up any Reaverbot signals anywhere. It looks like you...
So now, instead of leaving this place normally, we're gonna abuse the drill arm. we're gonna go through some of the ruins that lace the entire island. I'm gonna grab... Oh yeah, he'll definitely kick you if you run by his legs, but you should never ever do that. I'm gonna grab the main core shard here. And the pen light here. As well as the old launcher here, which is the first part of the spread buster. The pen 15. Yes, Clayton, the pen 15, your favorite thing. You can skate through here, but it's a little spooky because these dudes like to ram into you. I'm just gonna kind of take this room a little more carefully. This shiny object is another item for the museum. We'll be dealing with that later. And the old shield. Well, if you think pen 69 is better than pen 15, you don't know Clayton that well. So now we're back in that room where we did the wall clip, but we're not going to do another wall clip. We're just going to grab the buster unit over here and roll out. And now we can fix our airship. This song is great. So we're going to talk to our old, insane grandpa who has a piece of metal literally covering part of his head. And he's going to ask us if we have found a way into the ancient ruins that no one has ever found a way into, ever, in the history of this island. Needless to say, we haven't. We're also going to check our insane grandfather's room, where we're going to find some bomb schematics, because our grandfather is very clearly a well-adjusted individual. We're going to use the airship to fly across the island to the spot where, the Moral Wolf was digging earlier. Actually, we've already been in the main gate, Otterpop, but you can't access the central gate yet because, you haven't hit certain story triggers. So.
I like how chat still wants to know the lore. Can you provide us with the lore, DemonSmallZ?
Which lore would the chat like to know?
Well, that is up to chat to answer that question.
If you'd like me to just give a super brief explanation, we crash landed on an island, a bunch of pirates came, we fought the pirates off, and now we're trying to find the lost treasure of this island. So we find the tele lens in here. We hopefully don't get blown up by these dudes. They suck. Damn it, I knew that was gonna happen too. So I tried shooting him through the door. Those guys, wow. They make it their entire life mission just to ruin your day. Is Mega Man actually Rockman post rehab? I'm not gonna get into the lore behind this Mega Man. Just know that he was found in some ancient ruins. So, unlike the other places, we don't have to find 3 keys in here, we have to find 3 ID cards. We also have to actually jump. Wow. And that's our first one.
Did you find something, Mega Man?
We've also picked up a few other items. We picked up the antique bell, we picked up the target sensor, some other stuff. Nothing really of note. Target sensor. Get bodied by a dude shooting a fireball at us. Two ID cards. We're gonna turn on the generator, and then we're gonna peace out. I don't really feel like finishing this place right now. Yeah, Mega Man Legends 3 was cancelled, and that is still like one of the most heartbreaking facts in my life. Maybe one day Capcom will give us what we truly deserve, which is an actual ending to this series. But probably not. So since we have the drill arm, we can come up here. Oops. Drill through these walls and grab some items we're definitely not supposed to have yet. Just like everything else. Sadly, a bunch of it is just components for stuff, so it doesn't really matter. That's the ancient book. That's the second part for the spread buster. Blaster Unit R, which is the buster part. The weapon plans, which is the first part for the shining laser, which is considered to be the strongest weapon in the game. Ignore that chest, because it only has money. A book is an ingredient in a gun. Yeah, it's pretty fantastic. In a gun that shoots grenades, no less. And the cannon kit. Come back this way for probably the most well-hidden item in the game. The triple access, which is a literally worthless buster part by the time you can get it, because it requires the jump shoes, the spring shoes, jump springs. The book is mightier than a lot of things. I don't know if it's mightier than the gun. We're just going to continue noping out. I am all done with dungeons for a little while. Also, we're all done with the drill arm. So you guys remember how we brought those kids a pick and a saw? That was all we brought them. No lumber, no stone, no carpet, nothing. Well, they did a pretty goddamn good job upgrading this house. So by stopping to them, 3 items that they want us to collect spawn around the island. We'll grab those later on. And around that same time, we stopped some kid from bombing the city. So now we're going to talk to the police chief to get our reward, which is him saying thank you. Leave. Re-enter. Trigger his next quest. which is some dude lost a bag full of money. Don't really know why he needs us for that. He has a full police force, but whatever. Agreed, Joe, agreed. Gonna turn in a whole bunch of these items that we've been collecting to make some new stuff. We're gonna equip the Grand Grenade, which is made from the bomb schematic that we found in our grandpa's room. We're also gonna talk to Data to heal up, because we did take some damage.
And now this run is valid?
Yeah, well, we've talked to Data a few times so far. I've had to heal, like, I think 3 times so far.
Well, this one is even more valid than it was the previous time.
Yeah. Definitely had to talk to Data more often than I'd like. In a perfect run, you would never talk to Data, but I'm far from perfect. But that would also, by definition, make the run not perfect, so.
Yeah.
So we're gonna grab this flower here. That'll be the 3rd thing we're gonna give roll. We're also gonna grab this, stag beetle, which is actually shaped like a beetle. We do get max health. We do not get the, maxed out energy canteen, though. We also don't max out any of the special weapons. Because that's literally just meaningless money grinding. That is completely trivial. But yeah, in the 100% category is all normal items that are given by side quests. All buster parts, all special items, all special weapons. No! God. The game likes to, like, grab that guy. Come on, please. With the lock-on auto-aim. And it's frustrating because you're supposed to throw a bomb up there to knock this wall down, but the game really doesn't like letting you do that.
You know, we go around doing gigs all over the place, but is it
Alright,
right?
so if anyone wants to see how good I am at fighting bosses in this game, man, you guys are gonna like this strat. It's really cool. Hardcore advanced technology. You ready? You, hold R, left, and B. Run around in a circle. And you keep shooting until they all die. Really hard. This strategy is literally undefeatable by the game's AI. It doesn't know what to do.
I'm not picking up any more Reaverbot signals. I think it's safe.
No, this game is very much real pixel prismatic. It's also very amazing. It aged, like, surprisingly well. Also has a sequel for the PlayStation called Mega Man Legends 2. So there we grabbed the 3rd ID card for this place. Yeah. The Jin God. Yes, I am, Void Fangirl. Yes, I am. My skill at counting to 4 is unmatched. Really? The dude just walked up and backhanded me. Oh, games definitely age. Definitely age. Yo, what's going on, Blunt? Now that we have all 3 ID cards, we get to trigger a cutscene. That again, you can't skip instantly.
And Professor had the same thought as me.
Oh yeah, man, I don't know if DK64 aged or stayed an infant for its entire life. It's one of the two. Fermented. Yeah, that's a good word, Chalmers. Alright, so since this run is, like, not even close to PB pace, I'm gonna show you guys 2 special scenes during the course of the run. The first one will be after these boss fights. So here, we have to blow up these Drox. Not exactly hard. You, hold B. And then the Gesellschaft rolls up on us.
Okay, Mega Man, now it's our turn.
And again, the Buster Max is super OP.
Diesel! There's a fire in Block 2! I'm filling it up!
What? Gunner, what do you think you're doing?
Knock them out of the sky!
Another hit? What kind of firepower are they packing on that little ship?
This game has such good voice acting.
It's still flying. Must be someplace we haven't hit yet. Where could it be? Mission complete!
Shoutouts to Tronbon's masterpiece, the Fokker Wolf. Not the attack weapons. The song is a banger, by the way. Where are you? This fight can go pretty badly if you get unlucky. But again, the Buster Max just does so much damage that you can't, like, really die. You can just lose 20 seconds like I did. Alright, so we're going to try to go into Roll's room here. This is special DLC content.
What do you think you're doing?
So, what are you gonna do in Roll's room, Demon?
Get out of here now! Next time, knock before opening the door. Sorry, Roll.
Mega Man's reaction is just the best part of that.
I guess we'll never know. Yeah, PG-13.
Yep. So now we're going to go to the final dungeon. We're not going to beat the game right now, though. We still have some other stuff to clear up before the end of the game. But first things first, for everyone who likes cats, we're picking up this cat. And then we're going to listen to the best music in the game some more.
Mega Man, be careful. I don't like the looks of this place.
There will be one more special bit of DLC content near the end of the run. I'm going to let my favorite voice line in the game play out
Spiral.
instead of skipping it.
It goes down a long way, too.
I was going to kick the cat. No, not quite. I don't think that actually does anything anyway. Oh yeah, the main gate's music is a banger. So I'm going into this next fight without full health, and that's a little worrying. But if I die, I do have a backup save right before this spot. It's the only backup save I keep handy. This fight can definitely kill you very, very quickly. You can kick cats in JP, that's sick. I need to get a J-cart real bad. You can kick the dogs in Old City in U, though. As well as play Beast Hunter. So this is Bruno. This is the giant robot that the Bonds built after we blew up everything else. Ooh, Yakisoba's awesome. That fight's free now. He's definitely dead. The biggest problem with this fight is how Mega Man's auto-aim works. He likes to, like, snap his aim to the feet, or not the stomach. It's super unfortunate when he does, but... oh well. I have had a soft lock at this spot recently, so I'm not gonna super mash text. Yeah, famous League of Legends streamer, something like that, Primus.
Yeah, famous or infamous? You tell me.
Now I'm going with infamous. So we dropped the cat off in our house. And we find out that some armed robbers stormed the bank and made off with a large sum of money. So we're gonna go deal with that problem. This side quest has 2 endings. You can do either one in the speedrun. If I were to do the air quotes good ending, I'd have to farm 200,000 more Zenny, and I'm not about that life. So we're gonna do the bad ending. I want you guys to pay very close attention to the armor color that Mega Man has at the end of this. So just by grinding on this car, we somehow damage it. We got a trunk full of cash. We could turn that into the police chief, and it'd be nice, and then the serve bots would get to build a burger joint. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna turn our armor black and keep the money for ourselves. And now we're a bad guy. Grab the broken cleaner for the vacuum arm. And we're gonna do a little bit of talking to people around here to progress various side quests. My armor changed color because I did a bad thing. The more bad things Mega Man does, the darker your armor becomes. By stealing that 200,000 Zenny, it is considered to be a heinous crime, so you max out the armor color. So if you guys will notice, this thing right here is definitely a slug, but the game calls it a beetle. Yo, how's it going, Eki Tronkowski? Game does have moral choices. Don't worry, we'll do enough good stuff to make our armor the normal color by the end of the game. So this lady says her stomach hurts, so we're gonna take her to the hospital. We do keep the money, yes. It's really important for the routing. I'm gonna talk to this girl who has hurt legs. And then talk to the nurse. And then talk to her nurse, who says they need better equipment in the hospital. A bad case of hurt legs. Yeah, basically. And now we're gonna roll in here. And we're gonna talk to our boy, Hugh Janus. I'm sure Blue Metal could spell that in chat if he's here. But his boss's canon name.
What's his name again?
Hugh, H-U-G-H, Janus, J-A-N-U-S. Hugh Janus.
Hugh Janus. Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely his canon name. 100%. I'm not making that up. That definitely can. Thank you, Blue. I appreciate it. This is our boy Q Janus. You hold B in this fight. It's really interesting. Yes, definitely. I'm 100% not making that up. Nope. Not at all fake.
Demon has never been ironic, ever.
Nah. Just 100% actual truth. Yeah. Yeah, it's like Guiney Turin or something, but Hugh Janus is a way better name, given that he literally shits out robots. So after we kill this guy, we go over to this conspicuous green building and grab the Dreamer key. This is the first of the keys to the central gate. Hubert Philip James. Any bonuses for Bad Boy Mega Man? I believe your kicks do more damage while your armor is black. I don't know if that's just folklore or not, though. That building didn't exist until we opened up the sub-cities in the main gate. A little bit more cleanup on some side quests. Talk to this kid 3 times. Realize I forgot a split. I think some NPCs react differently if you have dark armor as well. I don't know which, though. That's why we're in here. We're gonna grab some money, because these dudes drop a boatload of Dosh. 268, need a little more. I have to kill all these dudes in here to grab some, or to grab the next key, so. 278. I think it's like 273.9 or something. I'm just gonna go for 280, that's what I normally do. I am very low on health. And not die, good idea. Health pickup though, we're good. Good spot.
Huh? That sounded like a door opening. That's 2.
And couple things left to do. Yeah, Mega Man is quite dark right now. That is intentional.
I don't think I've ever asked you, but what consists 100% in this game?
You have to get all of the Buster parts, all of the special weapons, clear all side quests.
Alright.
We are closing up on... And, like, a lot of that stuff is intertwined. Like, by getting all the side quests, you get a lot of the components for the special weapons and special items. So... Now we're gonna stop in and drop off that guy's bag to him. He's gonna give us the arms supporter, which I don't want to talk to him. I want to talk to him. It's the third part for the spread buster. And you'll notice that our armor is already getting lighter because we're doing good deeds. We donated $15,000 to the, or 15,000 zenny to the town to upgrade their hospital equipment. We got that guy his money back. We're gonna pick up this, comic book here. You guys can definitely tell it's a comic book and not a nudie mag. It looks different on the PlayStation version than it does on the N64 version.
Yeah, that was definitely a comic book and not some hentai shit.
Yep, exactly. We're gonna buy all the life gauges. We're gonna buy the energy canteen. We're gonna buy all 3 upgrades to the flak jacket. The other stuff is all reusable normal items, so it's not required for the run. We're gonna buy all of the buster parts, which are all unique. I don't remember what the item itself is called in the Japanese version. Can confirm it's a comic. I've read many. Yeah, same, Blue Metal, same. It's a, comic. So we're gonna take that comic, as well as the beetle and stag beetle, or beetle and slug, that we picked up earlier. Drop them off with the boys here. For some more niche items. It's the Action Man with the hologram cover. I'll trade you this X-Buster I found for it. If he's giving us X's arm, it's probably more than a comic book. That's all I'm saying. There's 4 items there. Only a couple things left before we go to beat the game. Imagine porno with a holographic cover. Man, that's definitely some mid-80s stuff right there. Give that girl the lipstick. Our armor is now mostly blue. Grab the broken propeller there. It's the last part for the vacuum arm. Talk to this guy. He gives us a sunlight for helping with his pregnant wife. And now, we're a good guy again. Yay, go us.
Hey, Mega...
She can walk again because we bought them a machine that fixed her leg. And she found us a flower pearl. Two side quests left to tie up. This is where my favorite voice line in the game is, so I'm gonna let it play out when we get there. So that painter turns out to be the curator of the museum. So the old bone is an ancient digging tool. Yeah, everyone forgot we stole 200k, you're correct. We're calling the old heater a fire pot. We're gonna call the old doll a human doll. The Cadillac's bell, no one knows what they're used for, but she wants to display it anyway. The giant horn is something that rich people have in their houses. And then the last 3 items are great treasures. The crystal fossil, which is a grade 3 national treasure. The antique shield, which is a grade 2 national treasure. And then the best voice line in the game. Listen to the enthusiasm she delivers this with.
That's a Reaver-bought eye. Look at it. It's so beautiful the way the light goes through that translucent red. These are grade 1 national treasures. There have been lots of diggers who've disappeared in the dungeons looking for these. That would be the star attraction for any museum. Would it really be all right if I put it on display here?
Apparently she was really happy. Alright. So by giving her all those items, You know, I get to come up here, talk to this girl, who has a crystal figurine with a terrible power sealed inside. And now we're going to talk to Roll. We're going to give her the flower we found. We're going to give her the music box we found, which changes the music in her room. And we're going to give her the ring, which you don't see. The flower goes into her room as well. Oops. And do item development. I'm going to make our last set of items. That prism figure is part of the Shining Laser, which is the ultimate weapon in the game. Head back to Old City. Throw on the Kevlar jacket for safety, just to make sure that we literally can't die. We now have like 40 health. Where are you, jerks? Gotta kill all the Reaver bots in here. So the weapons, special weapons in this game, you have to spend money to upgrade them to make them really, really good. But yeah, like, its damage per second is nothing compared to the Buster Max if it's unupgraded. I think I have a file with a maxed out Shining Laser, and I can show you guys that as a joke after the run if you want. It shreds the final boss in like, I don't know, it's close to 2.5, 3 seconds. If you have it fully maxed out, but
There.
it's a lot of money to upgrade it. A lot of money. So now we have all 3 of the keys. Roll back in here. Drill arm is the ultimate weapon. Not quite. Shining Laser does more damage. Because the Shining Laser, doesn't put... You can't get stunned out of using the Shining Laser like you can the drill arm. Unless something somehow gets close to you. Which it shouldn't. Because the Shining Laser, absolutely and utterly destroys literally everything. No, I wanted to roll. It's so sad. Oh yeah, the MML2 drill arm is something for sure. Spooky music. Really? Really? Alright. And this is the last item we have to grab, the Power Stream, which maxes out the attack power of your Buster, but none of the other stats. So the Buster Max is still better.
Dude, he fucking slammed you in the wall.
Yeah, he straight up bullied me. Yeah, this is the end of the game. We're at the end of the game. There's the giant ass refractor down here we can't do anything with. Right, left, right, more right, still more right. Do a quick check to make sure there's 100%. We have all special items. Should have 31 buster parts. We do. Should have no normal items in our inventory. And special weapons should be done. Perfect. Talk to our boy Data. Just to heal up in case something somehow goes wrong. Shouldn't. And we're gonna strafe around the final boss some more. Ow.
Ready?
Yes, now.
Sure. Well, world record was about 10 minutes ago, so. Also, PB was about 5 seconds ago, so. Yeah. If you guys do want some hot Data face lore, I will let it play after the final boss, because Data does do some talking. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the game.
It's still getting pretty close to PB, so that's cool.
Yeah, not too far off.
Oh, what was that?
PB is 125.49, so. Alright. That's phase 1. And phase 2. Which is literally the same fight. He has different attacks, and a bigger health bar, but you strafe. The strafe is undefeatable. Super attack, spooky. I wonder how we beat it. Alright, we strafe. And he's dead. I'm gonna let a bit of the scene play out. Give the people some Data lore. I think it's what the truth needed, or what the chat needs.
That a bureaucratic model such as myself would be able to best you in hand-to-hand combat. However, I was successful in keeping you occupied long enough for Eden to achieve optimal altitude before you could interfere.
Still not quite time, though. So TLDR, the giant robot tried to destroy the entire city by calling down a more or less gigantic laser that would initialize the carbons, in English, kill all the humans.
Model third class.
I see.
677.
Censorship.
Requesting a
Yeah.
reinitialization of this island system and a memory backup of
The
its
run's not over yet.
system.
Time is when I talk to Roll at the end of the game.
If you wish to shoot me, please do
But I'm
not
letting a little bit
hesitate.
of this play out, because there's a great
My
line
program
that the
has
Data face
already
fans in this chat
been
do deserve to hear.
Backed up.
This Data has not talked
Eden
once in this run. You haven't heard his
Central
voice. Data does have a
Core.
voice. It's worth it.
I
Trust me.
Eagerly await my next activation.
Eden systems ready, awaiting confirmation. Requested backup of bureaucratic model Mega Man Juno complete.
I'm okay losing a minute of my run for this. It's worth it.
Catalog reinitialization program will commence in 100 seconds.
What should I do? Interrupt command. Priority command rerouted to pure
Hi, Data.
first class Mega Man trigger. Under suspicion of malfunction, bureaucratic model third class Juno has been deactivated by Mega Man trigger as per ordinance 103. Mega Man trigger hereby requests the indefinite postponement of the previous reinitialization order and the deletion of bureaucratic model Juno's backup data. Trigger hereby assumes all bureaucratic authority for the district and will petition Mother for guidance at a future date.
Command reboot acknowledged.
There you go. You guys got to hear Data's voice. Worth it.
After 10,000 years, we know the lore.
And time.
Thank
Nice run.
so much for your help. Take care of yourself.
There you go. That was Mega Man Legends.
See you later, Amelia.
Pretty good stuff, D-Man.
Yeah, thanks. 127 or 129.29 with watching like 3 minutes of cutscenes we didn't need to watch. I'm pretty happy with that. If I hadn't done that, it would have been a 127-ish. So, yeah, good run. And that's with like no boss quick kills. So, I did okay. Pretty happy with it. Thanks
You did
to
okay.
thanks to Void for letting me be here, and thanks to chat for being pretty great. What is the reason for the data face? Well, let me go ahead and give you all the truth on Data Dance.
Well, it can't be helped.
It's great.
It's not
That's all it is.
here in the first place, right?
It's great.
It's great.
But everything worked out in the end.
But yeah, my pleasure, Demon. Thank you very much for running
Yeah, of course,
the
man.
marathon. That was awesome.
Something happened
Yeah.
while you were underground?
Yeah, well, not really.
So,
Don't worry about it.
I guess we can let the credits play a little bit since this is the last run of day one. Day one's in the books, and it actually went super well. I'm happy with that. Runs were good. Black split count is at 3 for the marathon. I'm excited to see what it's gonna be like by the end of it.
What is it?
Blat Split's the truth. Everybody should use Blat Split.
Black split is the truth. Although you are the first person to use Black split so far to come under estimate. So.
Hell yes. Well, my estimate was also extremely good.
Yeah,
Like-
as it turns out, your estimate was like very generous. What was your PB when you submitted?
PB was 125x.
Our brave heroes are taking
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, I haven't PB'd in this game in a while, because I haven't been grinding, but I'm just waiting to get a J cart and get my free 120, like 119, so.
Gotcha.
Yeah, J saves a ton of time in this game. You, there's less text, you get to kick the dog and skip that cutscene, saves like 30 seconds. Yeah.
Kick the dog.
You, like, literally kick the dog. It actually saves legit 30 seconds, and you don't have to watch an entire cutscene. It's amazing. You skate up to this dog, boot it, and that's it.